church bells ring on Sunday morn, where his daddy preached and he was born. But the pews feel cold and the whispers stink, 'cause the preacher's son still drinks. He walks the creek where the willows bend, the flask in hand, his only friend. The water runs but it can't cleanse a thing, the preacher's son still drinks. They all said he'd carry the name, but he carries a bottle, hiding the shame. Through the holler, his footsteps cling, the preacher's son still drinks. Mama prays by the kitchen light, her tears fall soft in the dead of night. But the good Lord's words don't seem to bring peace to a boy who still drinks. The stars above, they watch him fall, each sip a cry, a silent call. The weight of the world and a father's wing crushed a soul that still drinks. They all said he'd carry the name, but he carries a bottle, hiding the shame. Through the holler, his footsteps cling, the preacher's son still drinks. The fence line stretches through the haze, rusty wire had seen better days. Each twist and turn tells a tale of broken dreams and a dusty trail. Daddy's hands built it strong and true, with callous palms and boots worn through. Now it sags like the weight of time, holding secrets in its weathered spine. Barbed wire blues running through my veins, memories wrapped in its tangled chains. Each barber story, each scar a sign of a life lived hard, but it's still cows once roamed where the grass was high, now it's weeds and a lonesome sky. The barn leans like it's about to fall, but the wire still holds it, remembers it all. Every scratch, every tear, it's the price of love and the weight we bear. Through the storms and the burning sun, the barbed wire stands when all else is done. Barbed wire blues running through my veins, memories wrapped in its tangled chains. Each barber story, each scar a sign of a life lived hard, but it's still mine. Running through my veins, memories wrapped in its tangled chains. Each barber story, each scar a sign of a life lived hard, but it's still
twist on the dash, radio hums low. Driving these roads only we seem to know. A map of our lives in the lines that we take. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake. Cornfield stretch where the sun always sets. Echoes of laughter we can't quite forget. Time's a stubborn friend that won't give or take. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake. Oh, we run, but we never outrun the past. Every mile forward, it pulls us back fast. Dreams in the rear view, memories won't shake. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake. Midnight whispers under a harvest moon. The clock ticks steady, but we left too soon. Love's a wild river, and we're just the wake. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake. Every twist in the road, every gravel-strewn mile carries the weight of a bittersweet smile. We're caught in the rhythm of the choices we make. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake. Oh, we run, but we never outrun the past. Every mile forward, it pulls us back fast. Dreams in the rear view, memories won't shake. Boots on the gas, heart on the brake.
Daddy's hands were calloused, Mama's voice was soft. We lived where the cornfields whispered and the old barn coughed. But the road kept calling like a song I couldn't shake. Highways raised me, taught me what it takes. Truck stops and diners, the neon signs would glow. The hum of 18-wheelers, my lullaby on the go. I learned to read the skyline where the open stretches run. Highways raised me under a wandering sun. Oh, the lines on the pavement, they told me where to go. Each curve and bend a lesson, each mile a story to show. From the hills to the valleys, where the winds blow free, highways raised me, made me who I'm meant to be. I met strangers who became friends under stars that burned so bright. The moonlight painted freedom on the dashboard every night. I carried love and heartache like the luggage in my trunk. Highways raised me through the clear and through the drunk. Now I see the rearview mirror, it's
fading fast behind. The towns I left, the dreams I chased, the memories etched in time. But still the road keeps calling, it whispers soft and low. Highways raise me, and they're all I'll ever know. Oh, the lines on the pavement, they told me where to go. Each curve and bend a lesson, each mile a story to show. From the hills to the valleys, where the winds blow free, highways raised me, made me who I'm meant to be.
Rebel moon over Austin, casting silver light. Dusty roads are empty, quiet in the night. The clock strikes 12, the wind hums low, and memories whisper where the rivers flow. Old boots by the doorway, worn by time and miles. A letter in the corner, folded with her smile. The echoes of her laughter haunt the hollow hall. Underneath that rebel moon, I still hear it all. Oh, rebel moon, shine on my scars, guide me through this life beneath your stars. Your glow tells a tale of love and loss too soon. I'll never forget you, rebel moon. The cedar trees are swaying, shadows dance around. I feel her hand beside me, though she's nowhere to be found. The highway stretches onward, but the past won't let me go. Every mile a memory of what I used to know. I see her in the distance, in the glow of your embrace. Her silhouette in moonlight, still a sacred place. Austin holds the pieces of a love burned too bright, and the rebel moon keeps watch through the long Texas night. Oh, rebel moon, shine on my scars, guide me through this life beneath your stars. Your glow tells a tale of love and loss too soon. I'll never forget you, rebel moon. Out on the plains where the sunsets gleam, we rode steel horses through a whiskey dream. The dust kicked up a fiery haze, chasing the wind through the long lost days. The bar was dim, just a neon glow, a jukebox tune we used to know. We'd raise our glasses
sky, two steel horses and dreams gone by. Steel horses and whiskey dreams, a life much harder than it seems. Right in the edge, chasing the light, living for love in the dead of night. The leather's worn and the chrome don't shine, but that engine roars like it's still prime time. The miles we've run, the scars we've earned, lessons in life, every bridge we burn. Now the trail's gone cold, but the memories stay in the hum of the engine, the amber sway. The road's a story, the night's a song. We'll keep riding, no matter how long. Steel horses and whiskey dreams, a life much harder than it seems. Right in the edge, chasing the light, living for love in the dead of night. Porch light flickered on last night as I strummed my heart beneath the moonlight. A battered guitar with a story to tell, each note a memory, each chord a farewell. Daddy's hands once tuned these strings, his voice carried on the autumn winds. He said, son, this ain't just wood and wire, it's a loaded soul, and it'll light your fire. 6 strings and a loaded soul, carrying dreams where the rivers roll. The hills, through the pain it sings, a lifetime wrapped in 6 golden strings. The barn still stands, though the paint's worn thin. Echoes of laughter still trapped within. Mama danced barefoot to the songs we'd play. Her smile lit up those long summer days. Now the miles stretch far, but I hold it tight. This guitar's my guide on a lonesome night. Each fret's a road, each tune's a home, a 6-string map for a man who roams. 6 strings and a loaded soul, carrying dreams where the rivers roll. Through the hills, through the pain it sings, six golden strings.
There's a poster on the courthouse wall with my name in letters bold and tall. They say I'm guilty, but they don't know I'm just a man who couldn't let you go. Wanted for loving you, it's a crime I'll wear with pride. They can chase me to the rivers, they can hunt me far and wide, but I'd do it all again, no matter what they do, 'cause I'll always be wanted for loving you. The sheriff's car rolls past my door, but I won't hide, not anymore. They can take my freedom, take my name, but they can't take the love that burns the same. Wanted for loving you, it's a crime I'll wear with pride. They can chase me to the rivers, they can hunt me far and wide, but I'd do it all again, no matter what they do, 'cause I'll always be wanted for loving you. The sun sets low, the sky turns red, your memory's a fire that won't stay dead. If loving you's wrong, then I'll pay my due, but I'll never regret the life I spent with you. Wanted for loving you, it's a crime I'll wear with pride. They can chase me to the rivers, they can hunt me far and wide, but I'd do it all again, no matter what they do, 'cause I'll always be wanted for loving you. The sun sank low on the prairie wide, golden fields where dreams collide. Dust in my boots, a story untold, a life of glory, a heart of gold. Dust and glory, the road we ride, a trail of memories, side by side, through the storms and the burning sun. We keep on going till the journey's done. Grandpa's barn, weathered and worn, echoed laughter the day I was born. Mama's hands, callous but kind, built this world one piece at a time. Dust and glory, the road we ride, a trail of memories, side by side, through the storm
on going till the journey's done. There's a beauty in the scars we bear, in every mile, every tear we share. Life's a dance on the edge of fate, chasing dreams before it's too late. Shadow long, carrying whispers of an old-time song. Dust in my boots, the story lives on, a heart of glory though the days are gone. Stretched thin and long, we met out there where the sky belonged. Your hair was gold in the August sun, the kind of love that comes undone. A rusted truck, a flatbed dream, underneath the stars we'd scheme. With a scent of hay and the crickets' tune, we carved our names beneath the moon. Cut so deep, a reckless heart we couldn't keep. Like a river bends and breaks the land, we let it slip right through our hands. The nights turned cold, the wind would bite, we'd hold on tight, but not quite right. The fire dimmed as the days went by, and you left with the whisper of goodbye. Now I drive that road and see your face in every shadow, in every space. The memories play like an old refrain, a jackknife love, it leaves a stain. Oh, jackknife love, it cuts so deep, a reckless heart we couldn't keep. Like a river bends and breaks the land, we let it slip right through our hands. The moonlight kissed the railroad ties. A freight train hummed its lullabies. I stood there still, just marking time. Midnight on the Mason-Dixon line. The cicadas sang their mournful tune, a fading echo of the June. With every star my thoughts align. Midnight on the Mason-Dixon line, where the past feels close and the future's far. Underneath that southern star, the whispers of the pines combine. With midnight on the Mason-Dixon line. The old oak tree wore Spanish moss, a witness to both gain and loss. Its shadow stretched a silent sign. At midnight on the Mason-Dixon line. Footsteps fade but memories cling, like the song the river loves to sing. Time stands still, yet it unwinds. At midnight on the Mason-Dixon line, where the past feels close and the future's far. Underneath that southern star, the whispers of the pines combine. With midnight on the Mason-Dixon line.
There's a dust trail winding down old gravel road, where the jukebox hums and the neon lights glow. The bar stools warm like the soles of my boots, and the stories here, they grow deep like roots. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the pain. Each long neck bottle whispers your name. The laughter and lies, they all feel the same, in a place where the laws come to shoulder the blame. Long necks and lost causes, that's what we're made of. Broken hearts and empty dreams, searching for love. The nights stretch long, the regrets run deep. In the glow of that bar light, we all lose sleep. There's a girl in the corner with tears in her glass, holding on to a memory that time can't outlast. The jukebox keeps spinning those sad, lonesome tunes, in a room full of shadows and forgotten moons. The bartender knows more than he'll ever say. He's seen 1,000 faces just fade away, but he pours the comfort smooth and strong
hearts and empty dreams, searching for love. The nights stretch long, the regrets run deep. In the glow of that bar light, we all lose sleep.
Underneath the neon sky, where the saddles creak and sway, he rides the dreams of yesteryear, where the dust don't fade away. A cowboy's heart beats steady, like the rhythm of the plains. With rusty strings and rodeo scars, he sings through all his pain. A rodeo hearts and rusty strings, they play a timeless tune of love that lingers in the night. Beneath the prairie moon, the ropes may fray, the trails may end, but memories still cling to rodeo hearts and rusty strings, the songs they'll always bring. Her hands are calloused, soft and warm from years of tying knots. She whispers prayers into the wind for all the love she's got. The buckle shines a fleeting crown, but the stories that it keeps are wrapped in saddlebags of time and tucked away to sleep. A rodeo hearts and rusty strings, they play a timeless tune of love that lingers in the night. Beneath the prairie moon, the ropes may fray, the trails may end, but memories still cling to rodeo hearts and rusty strings, the songs they'll always bring. The rodeo fades, the lights go dim, but echoes still remain. In dusty barns and broken barns, they find a sweet refrain. The music's soft, the strums a prayer for all that's left behind. And rodeo hearts and rusty strings, the past and present bind. Now he's older, worn and wise, but still the songs take flight. With every strum of rusty strings, they dance into the night. He sings of love, he sings of loss, the saddles and the tears. And every note's a memory of those wild and tender years. Swayed where the warm winds blow. A heart so wild, but her smile stayed sweet. Southern Belle with a fire beneath her feet. Daddy's old truck held the scent of pine. She'd hum a tune, sipping cherry wine. Stars would shimmer, lighting up her trail, but the nights led her straight to whiskey hell. Oh, Southern Belle, don't lose your way, chasing dreams that the bottle betrayed. Your fire still burns, I can
prayed hard with a Bible in hand, while the girl ran wild through the shadowed land. Laughter echoed where the moonlight fell, but it faded quick in whiskey hell. The jukebox played her favorite tune. She danced alone under a pale full moon, but the whiskey whispers, they cast their spell and pulled her deep into whiskey hill. Oh, Southern Belle, don't lose your way, chasing dreams that the bottle betrayed. Your fire still burns, I can always tell, even in the heart of whiskey hell.
Gravel crunches beneath my wheels, moonlight whispers secrets it reveals. Tobacco fields stretch wide and far, every turn tells who we are. A rusty barn, a weathered sign, the echoes of a simpler time. That old dirt road knows my name, and every sin I've tried to tame. Backroad confessions, hearts laid bare, secrets carried in the country air. Every mile, a story untold, memories etched in the dust and gold. The scent of pine, the whippoorwills cry, the stars hang heavy in the velvet sky. Whiskey bottles hidden by the creek, promises broken, love we seek. There's a churchyard cross just up the bend, where prayers and guilt both find their end. I tell my truths to the whispering trees, they hold my past, they set me free. Backroad confessions, hearts laid bare, secrets carried in the country air. Every mile, a story untold, memories etched in the dust and gold. The jukebox hums a lonesome tune, Barstool creaks beneath the moon. Your shadow lingers in this place. I still see your smile, still feel your grace. The bottle's empty, the glass runs dry. A whiskey burn, a soft goodbye. You left me here with words unspoken, a heart undone, a promise broken. Whiskey-stained promises scattered on the floor. Memories haunt me like they did before. I keep reaching out for what I can't hold, chasing the warmth and love gone cold. The hours crawl. I hear your laughter down the hall, but it's just the wind, a trick of the mind, a shadow of love I'll never find. The neon lights, they flicker and fade, just like the plans that we once made. Your voice still echoes, soft and low, in every corner where love used to grow. Whiskey-stained promises scattered on the floor. Memories haunt me like they did before. I keep reaching out for what I can't hold, chasing the warmth and the love gone cold. The sun was setting on the red dirt ground, where the cicadas hum their mournful sound. A boy sat crying with a banjo in hand, blood on the strings from a promise gone bland. His daddy left him with a tune and a prayer, but the whiskey took him, left the boy in despair. The notes he played were heavy, torn apart, a melody soaked in a broken heart. Blood on the banjo, tears in the dirt, strings sing a sorrow, they echo the hurt, each note a memory, each chord a cry. Blood on the banjo where love said goodbye. The porch light flickered on that lonesome hill. As the banjo wailed, the night grew still. A tale of a family that time left behind, etched in the music, in the boy's mind. He played for the shadows, for the moon up high, for the dreams that faded, for the unanswered why. The blood on the banjo, a stain that won't fade, a tribute to the pain in
songs he played. Blood on the banjo, tears in the dirt, strings sing a sorrow, they echo the hurt. Each note a memory, each chord a cry. Blood on the banjo where love said goodbye. Porch light flickered on that summer night, with a pack of smokes and a guilty fight. The sins we carried weighed heavy in our hands, but the night whispers secrets only hearts understand. Down by the creek where the willow trees bend, I'd confess my wrongs to the soft southern wind. With echoes of laughter now faded and thin, we're tangled with memories of cigarettes and sin. Cigarettes, sin, and sweet redemption. A life of trouble and quiet intention. Every puff, every prayer, a moment to mend. In the arms of the night where regrets find their end. Mama warned me about the path that I'd take. Said the fire burns fast when you tempt the stakes. But I found my solace in a Marlboro glow, and the road to redemption was all I'd know. The stars looked down with a knowing gaze on a soul that wandered through smoke-filled haze. A heart full of longing, a past to defend, finding salvation in the arms of the wind. Cigarettes, sin, and sweet redemption. A life of trouble and quiet intention. Every puff, every prayer, a moment to mend. In the arms of the night where regrets find their end. There's dust on the trail where the wild winds blow, a shadow of a man with nowhere to go. In the saddle he's carved out a life of his own, but an outlaw he's learned never rides alone. The silence, their ghosts have grown, with the moon as their guide and the stars to atone. Outlaws never ride alone. He carries the weight of his sins on his back, through the canyon's edge and the railroad track. The echoes of footsteps, they're
his own. A reminder that outlaws never ride alone. Outlaws never ride alone. In the shadows, their hearts have known. With the wind at their side, they carve out a stone. Outlaws never ride alone. It's the whispers at night that cut through the air, the ghosts of the past that are always there. Though the world may forget the seeds they've sown, deep down they know they're never alone. Outlaws never ride alone. In the silence, their ghosts have grown, with the moon as their guide and the stars to atone. Outlaws never ride alone. There's a shadow that moves when the moonlight is thin, a badge on his chest and a heart full of sin. He walks the back roads, his boots hit the ground. The sheriff don't sleep in this old ghost town. The bar lights flicker, the stories are told of justice that's heavy and hands that are cold. The wind carries whispers, a low lonesome sound. The sheriff don't sleep in this hollowed out town. He's out on the edge where the dark stretches wide, chasing the ghost that he hides deep inside. With eyes like a storm and a soul weighed down, the sheriff don't sleep in this cursed little town. The church bell is broken, it tolls no more. The saloon's boarded up, the dust sweeps the floor. But he keeps his vigil, his boots wear the ground. The sheriff don't sleep in this old dying town. No one remembers the man that he was. The years carved him out, left him hollow because he lost what he loved. Now he's tied to this ground. The sheriff don't sleep, no peace to be found. He's out on the edge where the dark stretches wide, chasing the ghost that he hides deep inside. With eyes like a storm and a soul weighed down, the sheriff don't sleep in this cursed little town.